Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of Instant Eats. This week we'll be having something that's very instant, but some of the ingredients aren't exactly instant. It's the furikake, I'm gonna butcher that, bonito flake rice seasoning thing. Yeah,
Right, so essentially we're not eating food, we're eating toppings, right, Raymond? Thank you for feeding us toppings to eat for our dinner.
Rice,
now,
to
now,
be
now
fair,
here's
rice
the
is
thing.
essential for
You would-
all Asians.
You would
So,
think that this is cheap.
Every household should have it.
No, this is 23,000 per pack. That is
In
100.
other words, it's $1.30.
That's 100 times markup compared to Jonah's product, the Energen. So you're just saying.
This is the topping, by the way. And I don't know how you would eat this by yourself, but I'm pretty sure you have to eat with rice. So that's what we're doing today.
The
I
instructions.
mean, as a broke college student, you should be able to cook rice if you have a rice cooker.
Or just boil
But we may be
rice,
assuming.
like that one BBC journalist boiled rice and just strain it on a colander. Come
Don't
on.
forget to strain the rice. Yeah.
Right, let's give an ample
Right, so I
amount.
guess... Wait, what is this? Is this... It says this bonito flakes, but it's actually fish. So it's fish flakes.
Bonito is fish.
Bonito is a fish.
It is a fish.
Are you? What are you daft? What?
I don't know if bonito was a fish, actually.
What did you think it
Fun
was?
fact, if you pull the sticker on the bottom right area that has its composition, you get its nutrition facts.
Is it nutritional? Alright.
Well, I'm not too sure, but it says that per 26 grams of serving,
Oh!
it has 104 calories of energy. It has 104 kilocalories of energy. 6.4 grams of protein, 3.5 grams of fat, 11.6 grams of carbohydrate. So not a very good ratio. And
John, I don't
1.4
think
grams of sodium.
you're supposed to
A lot
put
of salt
everything
again.
in there.
Oh, you're joking me.
Why
Well,
would you put
I
everything in there? Oh my god, Jonah! You put everything in
It's
there!
gonna be fun,
Oh
right?
my god!
It's fine. Jonah
Look.
shall consume more.
Oh god, look at that.
Why?
It's gonna be a fun ride, boys.
Why
it's
would
gonna
you
be a fun
do this
ride.
to yourself? You're supposed to sprinkle it
Because-
sparingly. Like that. Or like Jeff, show yours.
Where does it say that?
doesn't say
Actually,
that.
I did what Jonah did.
Are you
Jeff,
serious?
Jeff,
Both of you? Oh my god! No way!
Potato flakes and I just
Wait,
poured it
wait,
in.
No.
dude, you should see. Okay, so my plate's like it's a glass, right? So you can see the ratio.
Oh wait.
You're, you're not supposed to do that, you fools! Come on, guys. Look at the serving suggestion.
We have a new perspective. If you don't have rice, who knows? Maybe it might taste good by itself.
Maybe. Exactly, that's the point.
Maybe.
I mean, at Instant Eats, we are very experimental. We are very open-minded. Thus, any mistakes that we have done have to be mistaken because due to our experimental nature, that we are doing this for the people. We're doing this for society. Okay. Anyways,
God,
Yeah.
that is so patronizing. Jesus
all right. So I
Christ.
guess we
Yes,
should.
don't forget, guys. This is food.
I don't know how you're going to enjoy this, guys. Come on, man. The
All
entire
right, let's
packet.
try this.
All right, let's try. See, mine is sparing. It is not drenched in it.
Oh, it's salty. Oh, it's salty.
Really salty.
Now you see,
This is 126.
my verdict should be the most accurate one since I did it correctly. And let me tell you, if you properly space it out on rice, it tastes pretty damn good.
That's relative.
Oh, how I wish I could turn back time just to stop you guys from dumping it all.
It's
It-
fine.
It tastes like barbecued fish, actually.
It's just salt.
I
think
wonder
might have
why.
poured all the salt in one.
I wonder why.
What could have happened? We'll never know.
What could have caused that saltiness, Jeff? Wow, I do
I
wonder.
I did manage to like get a pretty good ratio of rice to bonito flakes, and the taste is damn overpowering, I have to say.
Yeah, even with a lot of rice. The moment you bite into the bonito flakes, you can taste. Actually, wait, it might not be the bonito flakes itself that has the most overpowering flavor.
It's a bit
Maybe so salt. Oh my goodness.
it's a bit sweeter than I expected, if I'm going to be honest.
It was a bit saltier than I expected. But
Wait, maybe all the salt's in the sesame seed area.
oh, probably.
I'm genuinely impressed that you guys are still trying to make a verdict, even when your dish is that compromised, you know? Like, genuinely impressed.
I think I add more rice. Oh, good.
Wait, I'm trying to find what's the cause of the salt.
Bonito flakes by
Wait a minute.
themselves aren't salty. Like, you notice when, like, Sushi Tei and all those Japanese restaurants put, like, bonito flakes over takoyaki, it's not salty by itself.
Yeah, but they put it so sparingly though.
No, they put a lot.
Like,
They dump the bonito flakes. Like, there's a lot of bonito flakes. And it doesn't taste salty by itself. I don't think it's the bonito flakes that's making it salty.
what? I mean, it does say salt in the ingredient. It also says lactose in the ingredients.
It says milk. I don't know where they put the milk, but there's milk.
Oh wait, no,
They
it
put
is the
milk.
bonito. It is the bonito. I just ate like a single piece of bonito. It's in the inside. If you bite into it, you'll taste it.
I mean, I reckon that I can make pretty good fried rice from this.
Oh my god.
I don't know. The taste is very overpowering.
Jeff, what is wrong with
Well,
us?
Wow, I do wonder why it's so overpowering. What could be the cause of this?
We'll never know.
I mean, it is okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
I did a pretty good rice to bonito flakes ratio, and I think it's pretty good. But I think you get pretty bored of this pretty quickly, in my opinion.
I would agree
Yeah.
with that statement. But you can use this a lot of times, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I did the whole package, and then, like, you know, as a person, I don't really like to eat a lot of salty stuff. So I guess this could last you for like maybe like 5 uses, probably, or like 7.
I think maybe like
No, actually
7.
more than that, or like 10.
That's fair. That sounds fair.
Oh yeah. Well, in any case, I'd rather put this like in a rice ball. Yeah, take
Onigiri.
that one. I wouldn't do this. I do this. This is great.
In an onigiri. Yeah, that sounds good, actually. Why don't you just get some seaweed?
Should
I actually plan on getting some seaweed, but
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day has been ruined by myself.
but yeah, for sure, never eat this by itself. It's not good.
Never eat this by itself. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's just a topping. It's a seasoning. Don't eat it by itself.
We at Instant Eats, we care about your health, but we also care about sponsors. So, if the company who made this is willing to sponsor us, then maybe we can alter our review a bit.
No, maybe we can take a deeper dive into it, and maybe our opinions may change.
Fix the portion a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, maybe we're just not eating it right.
Yeah.
It tastes great.
Maybe use another type of rice. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you got the wrong package, right?
Who knows? We never know. We'll never know.
Sprinkling it to suit your taste on a serving of rice. Damn it. Damn it.
Yeah, sprinkling.
No, I think
You
the
ever
correct
just
word is
sprinkle a bit
dumb.
of water from a bucket?
Just throw it. Throw it onto
Sorry,
your
what?
bowl of rice with the fury of God.
Well, I mean, as a topping, it's all right. I don't have any issues with it. As a food, no, don't do this to yourself.
Yeah, never eat it as a snack.
You know, maybe you
Remember,
could.
Unless you're just a masochist and go for it.
No,
But this is way too salty, in my opinion.
maybe
At
you
least
know,
have a drink nearby.
you could just you know what I'm saying? Who knows? I don't know.
At Instant Eat, we have no idea what Raymond is doing.
Not affiliated
And
with
Instant
any of
Eat
those
would also like
activities.
to advise that you have a drink nearby if you ever do try to eat this. It's a lot of
Please
salt.
have a drink nearby. Have a drink nearby at any times. Please keep yourself hydrated.
Hydrated.
We worry about your health.
Yes.
I think I got a
agreed.
sharp piece lodged in my throat somewhere. This did not go well.
This is the
I'd
second
recommend
most
chewing
depressing episode we had.
There's some very sharp pieces in here.
What, really? I mean, like, just
Yeah.
chew, right?
I mean, yeah. It's decent.
At the end of the day, I don't really have any comments for this. This isn't really a food, and I guess it's a pretty good topping. It'd be pretty boring to eat this all the time.
Jonah, we're not doing
Nutrition-wise,
show. We're
Nutrition-wise,
making
we're
an
technically
instant-
eating fish, and fish is healthy, I think. So, consumed at a conservative serving, this would be pretty good. Very nutritious.
nutritious.
Just remember to, think about this as a seasoning, not actual food.
Agreed, yes. If only my co-hosts could agree with their own statements. How's that looking for you guys?
What we say and what we do are very separate things. I gotta say though, this is quite the meal for a masochist.
This is something else right here.
I'd say it's a perfect score for anyone who's into that.
Oh
I
my
actually
god.
say that it's pretty decent if you're Asian. I mean, if you're Asian, you'll definitely have rice. If you can't afford meat, seasoning, vegetable, just buy that.
Yeah, I'd go for like boiled vegetables instead of this personally. I'd go for that.
Seriously, like
Just a healthier option.
flavorless boiled vegetables.
I mean, like, some boiled vegetables are pretty good. Like, wait, I forgot what the English name is called, but I know the Chinese name, but I forgot the English name and the Indonesian name for some reason.
What?
It's shengcai. I don't know what it is in English. I don't know how I did. I forgot what it was. It's like a crunchy vegetable.
Like what? Artichokes?
What? Where'd you get artichokes?
I don't know.
Could you,
Artichokes are good, man.
could you describe it?
It's like a long white vegetable,
Asparagus.
and then like what you boil it, and then when you not asparagus. Like when you eat it, it's like a bit crunchy.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like vegetable. It tastes like vegetable. I don't know what vegetables taste like. It just tastes like vegetable.
That's a really depressing statement.
Yeah, I mean, like, cause like, I don't know what they taste like. Like, what do broccoli taste like? It tastes like broccoli.
That's
I
actually
can't
a fair point.
specify that any further.
That's a very fair
It's
point.
like- I mean that's why what you do is you boil the vegetable and then you put it in like a topping. Like for example, you put like oyster sauce in it. Like steamed broccoli with oyster sauce is pretty good.
Why even steam the broccoli then?
closest
Just
thing-
stir fry it.
closest thing I've got are
Oh yeah, stir fried. You can stir fry it or steam it.
Yeah, but what if our college student does not know how to use a wok or how to fry things with oil? Because there's a surprising amount of Generation Zs who can't seem to cook. I personally know someone who can't even crack an egg. And you're hoping these people can stir fry vegetables? Unbelievable.
I don't associate myself with the Gen Z.
I know, right?
I don't associate myself. We're generations in ourselves, okay? We're the 2003 kids, okay?
Now you see those Gen Z people on TikTok saying that they're hard, they don't feel anything.
Honestly,
Come on,
for a lack of a better word, we're the woke Gen Z, okay? I don't know anything else to just describe how woke we are. We know how to use a wok, right?
Wait, what happened to Jeff?
I think my instincts just made me disconnect.
We were so woke that Jeff had to go, man. We were too woke for Jeff.
That's too much for me. That's too much for me, man. I'll go live with my ignorance.
I mean, it is a fair point, but you can always use the air fryer. Air fryer is king.
Air fryer's expensive.
Wait,
air fryer is king.
It's expensive too. Huh?
Okay, as a broke college student, don't get an air fryer. As an adult, get an air fryer. You're fresh off college, you're on your first job, get an air fryer.
Now listen, as a broke college student, you see like the current riots going on in Portland. Now we at Instant East, we don't condone stealing, but if a store is wide open, broken into, and hey, it might have belonged to Walmart or Target, firms that practice predatory pricing to choke out all the local businesses, maybe take an air fryer or a PS4 or two, Just saying. We at Instant Eats, we don't condone stealing or looting.
On your list are the air fryers and the PS5s.
The air fryers and the PS.
We at Instant Eats, we don't condone stealing, nor do we condone scalping or looting.
But we do recommend certain things.
We also don't condone the predatory practices of the mega supermarket firms. Just saying.
Ah, yes.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I guess we should go on to our general ratings of, your taste, nutritional value, and just value in general.
And if we would feed it to refugees.
A special category of immigrants.
Yes. Right, let's start with Jeff.
Right, so I guess, alright, Jeff, what would you say?
For nutritional value, I wouldn't give it a good score. I'd say it's a 4 or 5. There's way too much salt. You eat too much of this and you're done for. Taste-wise, though, I'd give it a straight 5 or 6. Especially as a seasoning, but in itself, it's far from perfect.
Would you give it to refugees?
Yeah.
I'd say if you give too many of these to refugees, it just becomes a war crime.
Isn't that the goal?
Understandable.
Oh, then yeah, let's feed it to the refugees.
We don't condone war crimes anyways. What would you say about the value of this? It's like
value
23K.
for money. Yeah,
$1,
$23K.
$1 something. $1.50, something like that.
$1.30-ish.
Something like, anyways, what about the value for money, Jeff?
These are just seasonings, man. With like 23K, we could have gotten like 4 Energens.
4 Energens to people.
Is that any better?
You've heard him first.
Is that any better?
You heard him first, ladies and gentlemen.
Jonah.
It's still not a war crime, so we're good.
Your verdict, Jonah.
I'd say starting with taste, it's from my experience, it's a bit too salty because I'm dumb enough to just put everything here. But I'm pretty okay. So first of all, eating it by itself, I'd give it a solid 4 out of 7. If I eat it with rice, with a very conservative serving of this put on top of the rice, I'd give it a 5 or a 6. Okay, don't get me wrong. This tastes pretty good sometimes. Like the first bite's pretty good. For nutritional value, I think this has too much sodium, and if you're lactose intolerant, I have no idea what's going to happen to you because apparently there's milk inside this. So good luck. I'll give you like 5 hours. Anyways, would I give it to refugees? I'd say absolutely not. Because, wait, actually,
You just
I
sprinkle it
think
on
you can
rice.
ration this.
Yeah,
I think you can
sprinkle on
ration
rice.
this. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You can get your rice. You just ration this, and wait, the shelf life is like a year, sort of. So I guess it'll be pretty okay
Oh well, it is a year.
if you want to give it to if you okay. Never bring this. If you want to get a bunker, don't bring this. Never do that to yourself. So I guess overall score, I'd say like a solid 4 out of 7.
Right, yes. I would have to agree with Jonah's statement that by itself, I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 7 because it's quite salty actually. Yeah, I agree. But with rice and with like a moderate amount of seasoning, I would give it a solid 5. Nutritional value, probably a 2. This can't be really healthy. There's a lot of salt in it, as Jeff said once again. Would I feed this to refugees? I would probably do it because it seems cost effective. Like you get like a tub of rice, you sprinkle like 3 packets on there, boom, that's a meal.
Maybe it depends on what kind of refugees.
Yeah,
Like
Japanese refugees.
like maybe like those. I think if you give this to like a Middle Eastern refugee, maybe they won't enjoy it. I'm not sure. I'm not really versed in the Middle Eastern tongue.
Jonah, you're Muslim.
What?
You're
I'm in
Muslim.
Indonesia.
But you're Muslim. You're supposed to
At the
know.
same time, how would you know like how every refugee is gonna act? They're refugees. You just
That's why. I mean, like maybe we categorize refugees by the countries they want to go to, like Greece or like Spain.
Monaco, you know.
Maybe they do want to go there because of the food choices. Maybe they want to go there for the better opportunities. It depends.
Jonah,
Maybe
you make
maybe food's important for them.
you make it sound like a refugee crisis is a vacation. Are you self-aware of that?
Gotta. Anyways, moving on.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to a very special episode of Instant Eats, where what we ate was instant, but it's not really food.
Oh.
We'll see you next week.
Wait.